Okay. First off, it's the 4th of July. I would say happy 4th of July, but it's the 4th of July. All right. Had to come up immediately after doing what I just did. I want to share a little something with you, something I've basically learned, early on in life as a baker. That's why I still got this on. It's not from baking, but I was doing some preliminary screen printing prep for some new designs. And what I learned from baking, from the owner of the bakery, is this very important lesson that I pretty much have been applying to everything since then. I would get kind of down on myself. I would be burning loaves of bread. Sometimes I wouldn't have the dough proof to the exact warmth, and then it would fall flat. And the owner came up to me one day, and he was just said to me these very simple words: "It's just water and flour. It's just water and flour." I say that to say this and why I come up from the video for this video. I was prepping screens for the new designs. Got designs all set up. And I was burning my screens, and I took them outside to spray them off. And I learned something very important. Something I was warned about, but I was like, oh, it should be okay. I'm walking through the shade and the shadow. Once you burn your screens and you take them directly in the sunlight, not even directly, if you take them outside and sunlight is close by, it will ruin the prints. And I'm in there, I'm spraying it off. I bring it back, I'm scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing. And about 30 minutes in, I thought to myself, these are done. I can't save these. These designs, this process is, it's unsalvageable. Took a step back, took a deep breath. You know what? I just know that I made a mistake and not to do it again in the future. I can just clean these screens off and do it again tomorrow. I learned a very important lesson about heeding someone's advice and about the process that is screen printing, which basically applies to everything and kind of takes away the apprehension to try new things. You're going to fuck up. You should fuck up. Fucking up is good. I say fucking up is good from something that I always tell people in my chat is fail fast and learn. Repeatedly failing over and over and over again, it's literally adding your progress to the skills you're trying to attain. But the sooner you fail at something, the sooner the fear can be taken away from it. I can equate this to being in the ring or being on the mat with someone and having gloves on. The greatest amount of fear isn't after being punched. The greatest amount of fear is anticipating being punched. Once you've been punched, you know what it feels like and you know what to expect. The same as goes with this. Once you fail at something, you know what failure feels like. It ain't that bad. And you can rebound, depending on how large the failure is. But once you've rationalized, you've taken all these irrational thoughts out of your head, but like, oh, what if X, Y, and Z happens? It's okay. You can rebound. Even though I spent, an hour or so, 2 hours today on the 4th, getting these screens prepped to do a test run. I ultimately took this as a W because I went back through the process that I previously on other screens, and I was like, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't degrease my screens. Oh, you know what also happened? I was using different weights. Maybe I had to replace the weights I was using like the last screens. I walked them outside, like thinking I could be quick with the water hose, and instead of just doing it inside in the sink, just to get a little more fresh air. So I've inevitably learned that making these mistakes will just tighten up my process as a screen printer, as someone who is creating things. And tightening up your process just makes you a better creator. So, in the long run, just go ahead and fail now. Fail fast and bounce back. I had to run up, and my lady was like, "Why'd you take this? We take the apron off." I'm like, "This is part of the wardrobe today. I'm sorry. We gotta run up right now. I just basically took the screens. I've already put the stripper on. Those screens are blank now. We're gonna start again tonight." So I had to run up and drop this with you. As I felt myself getting frustrated, scrubbing those screens down and trying to get them clean to do a print on, I just knew that they were ruined. And knowing that they were ruined gave me a bit of relief to know that I can do it again, but better next time around. So, I hope you guys are having a safe holiday. We're getting back on track here in the home. Things that were planned to be done last month or have been pushed to this month, along with my anniversary stream at the end of the month. At the end of this month, my 5th anniversary on Twitch. But I hope this message reaches you well. As always, go ahead and pick up the Conquer Roast from King's Coast. This is in the right mug because this is the mug from. This is a failure basically of HFTs. I made T-shirts making fun of NFTs. People, this isn't a success story, but it was really fun to make an entire brand based around T-shirts and designs that made fun of crypto. So even the things I'm wearing now were failures, quote unquote failures. But I learned so much in the process. I learned what printing, everything ties into everything I'm wearing. This was not planned. Grabbing this mug wasn't planned. Making this video after I was doing screen printing was not planned. But I had to strike when the iron's hot. So. I'll let you guys go. Pick up your King's Coast Coffee, the Conquer Roast. You can pick it up there at kingscoastcoffee.com. Ignore the mug. Use code Conquer at checkout. 10% off. Also, the new villain shit dropped, which was making the screens for. I'm just going to go ahead and make new screens. But the old drops, everything from the drop 1 has been shipped, including the new things that just came in. Those are going to ship this week. So I'm going to quit rambling. I'll see you guys next week. Be safe. Keep fighting a good fight. And, fail fast, baby. Fail fast.